Yo, what's poppin', people? It's the Totally Bout Sports podcast. It's your boy, Caesar Fantastic. Who I'm here with?
You know who we here with? It's your boy Reggie.
Big Reg.
Yo, yo, yo.
Bruh, finals, man. Finals kicking off finally, right? How we feeling? How we feeling about the finals? How we feeling about the matchup? That's about to pop off.
Man, don't sleep on the Pacers.
Facts.
Don't sleep on the Indiana Pacers. Stockton won it before.
Yeah.
But Shea has, throughout the playoffs, throughout the regular season, he continues to show why he the MVP.
Facts. Yeah.
Series after series, matchup after matchup. So as much as you want to say watch out for the Pacers, it's like, man, you got to go out there and you got to stop the MVP.
Yeah. And not just Shay, right?
Yeah.
You got Jalen coming and cooking. Like Chet still like a problem with his versatility. Like they got a lot of problems, you know.
Yeah, but you still got to stop shit. Because
Yeah, no, I'm just saying
even
it's
with
Shea.
all of that, even with
Yeah,
all of that, Shea gave you 40.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's like okay, now you could worry about stopping Shea. You could just stop Shea, okay, if that's even possible. Might not even be possible, right? But then you say Chet still going, he still could cook you. Like Jalen could still cook you. Like you know what I'm saying. Dort going to hit big threes, and you know what I'm saying. It's just they got a squad, bro. They got a squad. They got a squad, bro. They built nice. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Um, I think it's almost the same thing as we were saying with Minnesota, where everybody gonna have to be on. You know what I'm saying for Indiana?
Yeah.
Like everybody gonna have to cook, like for them to offensively and defensively. Like it's like I don't know how they're gonna be able to keep up for real. Like you know what I'm saying? But that
But
being said,
Indiana,
they're a scrappy team, bro. So
yeah,
they gonna scratch and claw their way.
and I also feel like they, like the Pacers, is a deep team. They deep. Like that. They bench, come in and play hard.
Yeah,
And they're just not depending on Highland Burton or Sock'em. They kind of like depending on the whole entire team.
yeah,
And, you know, I think that aspect can maybe give uh OKC some problems. Like OKC bench come in and they out hustle, they outwork the other team's bench. You know,
yeah.
Pacers bench come in and kind of like
The same.
outworks the
Yeah,
and does the same. So
yeah. The
I
the
think it's
war of
gonna come down
attrition, the
to
war of
those.
attrition between these two gonna be something. Like
Because
it's
I
gonna be
mean,
a battle of benches. Like,
Toppin come in and play hard. You got
mm-hmm.
Thomas Bryant coming and hit. He like that last game to send the Knicks home. He how many threes did he hit down the stretch? I mean, so
Never do that when you was here, bro. I don't know where this came from. It's like my man ain't never hit a three when he was here.
but yeah. TJ McConnell come in and play. I'm not gonna say defensively like Alex Caruso, but he come in and control the tempo of the game. You know,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Matherin, like I say,
see,
Matherin still coming and
yeah,
microwave it up.
yeah. So
So yeah, they got nice, but it's just Is it gonna be enough? That's the only question, because let's say OKC just
It's Shea.
I
That
got a whole respect for them dudes, bro.
that team is built for Shea Gildress, and the success of the team depends on what he do.
Yeah, but Caruso gonna come and give you good quality minutes, right?
If they can stop Shea, then they can be good. The
They,
rest of the players can do it.
yeah, yeah. If they can stop Shea, they might have a chance. But how easy is that, bro?
It's not.
It ain't been people ain't been able to do it. Like it got to a point where with other stars, right? Where they like, you know what, he gonna get his. We got to stop everybody else.
Can't
You
play it
know
like that.
that might have to be the way.
How? Everybody
But
done
that's what I
tried
was
that.
saying. I'm like, if you say that with them, then yeah, let everybody. We gotta stop. I mean, how you gonna stop Chet?
Man, it gotta be that.
How
Because
you
the
gonna
question
stop
is
Jalen Wynn?
who gon' listen, them they Shea is creating for them. Yeah, Chet and them looking good, but damn it, I would rather double and triple team Shea before I just say, you know what, I'm gonna keep playing Shea one on one and I'm gonna just not let Chet and Jalen get off. Forget that. Forget that.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the matchup.
I'm a double and triple Shea. I'm gonna stop him. And them other players gonna have to do what Shea doing. And that's what I don't think is possible.
Yeah. Let's talk about the matchup, bro. Shea versus Halliburton, man. Think Halliburton going,
Uh,
you think he can somewhat even out what Shea gonna get.
you don't have to.
Uh,
Halliburton just gotta do what Halliburton do. Halliburton is not a scoring. He's not a scoring point guard.
yeah.
He's more of a peer point, 10 plus assists, knock down some threes. You know, hit clutch shot, have the ball in his hands. He's more of that type of.
Yeah, he's more playmaker.
So I think he doesn't have to go blow for blow with Shea. It's gonna have to be a team effort, and they're gonna have to play defense,
Yeah.
kind of like how they've been playing good defense versus the Knicks. I want to see if Nimhot can play that Jalen Brunson defense on Shea Gildress.
No.
So
Nah. I mean, who their backup?
who?
Their backup center. The Pacers. Thomas Bryant, right?
Yeah, Miles Turner,
Yeah,
Thomas
I'm saying their
Bryant.
backup. Their backup gonna be Bryant. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure.
It's Tony Bradley got hurt. I think that was the
Yeah,
backup at first.
yeah, because Shea coming to that hole, and he gonna draw some fouls. So he gonna draw fouls. So their center gonna have to really stay locked in as far as like what I mean, not
Yeah.
getting in foul trouble with bruh. Let's say as far as the matchup with him and Halliburton, I mean I lead Shea, right? Of course. I don't know why I never been really big on Halliburton game, bro.
I mean, how Shea gonna give you? I mean, of course he's gonna give you a little bit more, but he gonna give you something similar to what Jalen Brunson did, a scoring point guard. Halliburton didn't have to. score back with Jalen Brunson. He just had to do what he do.
Yeah, yeah, create
So
shots for everybody else. Yeah,
he just gotta do what he do. That's it. I have to try to score back with him. That ain't your game.
yeah, facts, facts. So where we at with Shea, bro? Is he the man? Is he the face of the league right now?
Nah, he's the MVP of the league. He's that. But you know, as much as I'm not a huge fan of him, I'm not gonna say LeBron passed that torch to Shea Gilgis. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah,
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 yeah, like not yet.
yeah.
LeBron's
I
still
mean,
the man.
I
So
say it's a step.
LeBron and Curry juggle that. No day.
Yeah, it's a step. I still been holding on to like it's not a young superstar yet. Like that's gonna really take the reins from them vets yet. You seen them try to give it to Ant last year, but you see this year down they cool on Ant, right?
Try to give it to
Now it's
job before
Shea.
that.
Now it's Shea. Yeah, it was Ja before that,
It
right? And
was
they cool on
Jokic. I
Ja.
mean, Jokic
It was
still, is Jokic, but
mm-hmm.
LeBron didn't pack. I don't think he like okay.
Yeah, nah, Jokic ain't took
Yeah,
it yet, right?
yeah.
Um
And I
he was the
think I
closest
think
to taking it though. I say Jokic might be somewhere near the clouds. But I
him
don't
him
think
him or Giannis.
yeah, them the ones that's in the clouds. I still say I think Giannis sort of like almost in their generation though, right? Ain't Giannis like low key almost Curry generation? Like he younger, but he been around.
Uh,
It's like Giannis, Durant, Curry, all of them like in the same round. As far as the youngins, Jokic might be the only one that reached the highest. You know what I'm saying? But he been down the past couple of years, low key. And I
yeah,
think it's
Jokic
more
is- I
just
think
I think it's
Jo-
more just his game. It's not people want to see a little bit more high flying or you know what I'm saying, showmanship or something, I do appreciate Jokic game. He makes some wild joints, bro. I'm like, how did he make that shot, bro?
yeah, but Shea is the MVP, but LeBron is still the one, that guy, you know. And honestly speaking, I think in today's generation of basketball, it's not going to ever be just that one guy because everybody is kind of like equally. Like I think it's going to be like, oh, it's Ant this year, but then it's Shea, and then I don't think we're going to see unless Shea can do it. I don't think we're going to see like a takeover like a LeBron did or like a Warriors dynasty or you know what I'm saying, something like that. So I think it's going to be up for grabs a lot.
All right, give you a list. Oh God, you got Braun, Curry, like you say, Giannis, new God, new guys. Like I say, Jokic. You got Jokic. Got Luca. Got Giannis. But no, I still think how long Giannis been in the league?
Giannis is not that old. I think Giannis might be what, turning 30 this year or 30 maybe. Like Giannis in his prime. Giannis in his prime. Giannis in his prime.
Alright, yeah, he 30. 30, turned 31 in December. All right, he 30. So yeah, he probably got a few more years left. All right, so you got Giannis. Um, let's see. You got Tatum
Yeah.
and Wemby.
Now, if you're gonna throw Wemby in there, you got to throw John Morant in there.
I mean, but he gonna have to. Right now, Ja got to get back in the good graces.
So does Wemby. Y'all got to just
Wemby,
get healthy.
Ja got to get uncanceled by the league.
Ain't nobody canceled y'all, man. The
The
league just
league's canceled Ja, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be.
he's
They
still
looking
dropping
to fine him.
shoes.
They looking to
He's
suspend him.
he's still dropping shoes.
I mean, yeah, he gonna make his bread, but I'm just saying, as far as being the face and the
Man,
league pushing you, the league not gonna push you if they don't think you can be corporate. You see what I'm saying?
nah,
They're not gonna
listen,
push that as the face of the league. I mean, you'll still be cool. Like Bama's will still rock with you,
nah,
but
nah.
you won't have an era, bro.
Shit,
They won't let you have an era,
let
bro.
him get back
I'm telling
healthy.
you, they won't let them have an era, bro.
Let's see, well,
They're gonna keep
why you think
suspending
they
them or
coming
doing
down on
something
him so hard?
because they know he can be that. They know he can be that, and they trying to put it through his head, like, bro, stop doing all this hood shit.
Yeah,
Embrace this role. You know what I'm saying? And
ain't gonna
yeah,
take ain't gonna take the fun out of basketball for me, man.
I mean, that's the bruh. That's what they do, bruh. They changed the rules for AI. AI had, like, you know what I'm saying? They said, man, you can't come in here dressed like that. Come in here dressed in a suit. They wanted everybody buttoned up and suited up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
That's what they want, though. They want because they gotta sell you to these $1 billion corporations. You up here shooting finger guns and carrying guns in the streets. They can't sell that. You see what I'm saying? So they want them to button up. They like, Ja, you could be the face of this. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta button up, bro. Just button up. Just tighten up a little bit. It ain't gotta be forever. You know,
man,
it don't gotta be forever. But
listen,
tighten up.
get get healthy. All y'all need to do is get healthy and win some games. That's it. Get healthy, win some games.
And tighten up.
Mm-mm.
He ain't gotta go, he don't gotta go prep. He don't gotta be Carlton Banks. You know what I'm saying? But tighten up a little bit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be YN. You know, you ain't gotta be YN Ja. You ain't gotta be NBA young Ja. Just be Ja, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I think that's what's holding him back though, in my eye. If he could tighten it up a little bit in the next year or two, he right back in that realm though. Cause for real, out of all these dudes, he the one that can do it. Like he the one that gives you everything.
Yeah.
He give you everything, bro. Exciting, highlight reel plays, everything. So out of all of them, he the one. Wemby's just he's a freak. Seven, what, 7'4", 7'5"?
Yeah.
Freaky. Like, just he's a freak. So, but out of all of them, bro,
I think,
who you think?
well, first of all, process of elimination. You don't have a championship ring, unfortunately. I
So
think
that take
that.
AI and Luca out. Right?
Hey,
Did
I Luka.
Luca didn't get one, right? Yeah, not Luca.
No,
They
Luka.
got there.
Hold on, not no. Are you talking about current players, right? What
Yeah.
was the question?
Out of Jokic, Luca, Giannis, Tatum, Anthony Edwards, and Vic.
Oh yeah,
Who
that
the?
take AE out. You said AI. I was like,
Yeah, I
oh
meant
yeah.
AE. Yeah, AE.
Yeah, so it's like after the was out, it take Luca out. And the rest of them, I personally, I think it's
I say
Giannis.
Giannis reached the highest.
Yeah, like I mean, they all won the ring,
No, I'm
but
saying this. Well, shit.
I feel
They
like
both multiple.
Tatum had Tatum had a lot of help.
Hmm.
Jokic had help. Like Murray balled out crazy. You had like KCP. You had a good team around him. I feel like Giannis had the least amount of help,
Yeah, facts.
and I feel like Giannis was just crazy. Like just how he did it
Yeah.
was just ridiculous.
If that Bama could develop
So
a consistent shot, mid-range shot, good God, it'd be crazy for real. But yeah, I say Giannis probably reached the highest. Then probably Jokic, then Tatum. Um, Manny, they both like multiple time MVPs is something, right?
uh,
Like to get multiple MVPs is a thing. Um, but yeah, going back to like you say, Giannis, he low key did it. He did it on his own. Like I mean, he had Middleton, Lopez, but like they were
I mean, and he
pure.
continued to do it. Like his numbers is still crazy. You know.
Yeah, yeah, they were pure Robins, like pure. Like couldn't be ones on other teams really. Like I don't think the teams like them dudes on the Bucks. None of them was gonna be Batman on no team. They weren't built like that. I think Murray could be Batman on the squad, right?
Yeah.
And Brown could be Batman on the squad somewhere. Like, on the Wizards. He the man. Like, you see what I'm saying? So, but Giannis didn't have one of those. Middleton probably wouldn't have been Batman here even when we had Bill. Like, Bill was going to still over Middleton. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, like you said, Giannis probably did it the most on his own. So, yeah, I go Giannis, then probably Jokic. And then after that,
Yeah.
would you go Luca or Tatum?
I would probably go Luca.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
Say
probably go.
Luca, Tatum. And then the big
And it's
one
a
now,
toss up.
the two new ones, man. The two new ones in the category. And it was over Wimby. Because
Or Shea.
Ant falling. Oh, yes. I mean, Shay now, yeah. Ant Wimby or Shay, yeah. Gotta put Shay in this category now.
Shea the MVP.
Yeah, Shay in the category now.
None of them got MVPs.
Facts. Yeah, so Shay probably passed him already.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? But you see how fast it happened, bro? It can happen fast. Now they go and win.
Shea was peaking last year.
Now they go and win this year, right? OKC. Say OKC win this year, right? Did that put Shea past Luca?
Man,
He got the ring now.
we were just crazy though. Like,
I mean, but you already said, hey, didn't you say?
sometimes like a, a human's pure talent, like
See, that's why we gotta get Luca off the Lakers, bro. You got to keep it real. You gotta keep it
I'm
real, bro.
saying.
We
I'm
gotta
saying,
get Luca
I'm
off the
saying, if
Lakers,
you
bro.
put Luca on the Thunder, them niggas wouldn't lose. They barely lost with Shea.
Bruh, I don't know about that, bruh.
Shit, them niggas do everything. Defense wouldn't even be a fucking problem.
Nah, bruh. That's too much of a liability, bruh.
Uh,
Shea gonna put up the buckets. Shea getting buckets.
he is.
But he not as much of a liability on defense as Luca.
Man, that's
I'm telling you. Pass Luca. You win this chip. Your man dropped it.
we just heard the same.
You
Y'all
win this drink.
said the exact same thing about Anthony Edwards,
Yeah.
and you would change your you not taking Anthony Edwards over Luka.
Nah, I said earlier, Anthony, it was Luca after Jokic, right? It was Luca after Jokic. So it was Giannis, Jokic, Luca, Tatum. No, Giannis, Jokic, Tatum, Luca. Then Ant and Wemby. Or Wemby and Ant, whatever way that goes.
Shea,
But now, if Shea win this championship, he passed Luca and he right after Tatum.
uh,
Cause Luca ain't got a championship. Luca ain't got an MVP, do he?
hey, he
I'm
might
just
got an
saying.
MVP.
Huh?
He might got an MVP.
I don't think he do.
This man, hey, nah, still. Like I say, sometimes, listen, sometimes, like I say, Pierre just, Pierre just knowing how to play basketball
Nah. Luca nice.
supersedes some of them accolades.
Luca nice. He nice. I give him his respect, but this man ain't there cake for Luca a day in his life till he signed. For the sign with the Lakers, and now all of a sudden he biggest Luca fan you ever heard in his life.
Gotta give it to him, man.
Nah, I respect it though. I respect the game. I respect the game, definitely. Shoot, for Bamo can't
But
get nobody.
But if Shea can win it this year and I mean continue to do what he do in that team, even if it lose some pieces, and he continue to win at this level, then forget all them other players he will be, that one.
Yeah, I think
This is just, you know what I'm saying?
it's the
Like,
beginning. It's just the
yeah,
beginning. Yeah, it's the beginning. But I think the way that team built, bro, the way they built it, it's it's sustainable, bro. The way they built it sustainable, bro. Like they got younger players, drafted players. You know what I'm saying? Everybody plays their role. Nobody's nobody too big, bro. And they built it right, bro. That's why I say, man, my boys, we got a GM. Our GM came from there. So yeah, hopefully we building it right too. I think
nah,
we are. I like how we building it, bro.
told you what y'all got to wait for.
I'm telling you, you just don't watch us, bro. I'm telling you, it's all good. Just like OKC, they first couple years under this whole new little, you know what I'm
Don't
saying?
do
Yeah,
that.
y'all was
Y'all
saying the
not sound
same
like
thing.
them.
Y'all saying the same thing. Nah, they got Shea. They lucked up and picked the right dude. You know what I'm saying?
He got traded in shapes with the Clippers.
Yeah, they lucked up and got the right dude. Like, it was a draft day trade though, right?
Oh, he played with the Clippers, I believe.
Oh, he played with?
Yeah.
Well, they lucked up and got the right dude. you know, and yeah, so hopefully something like that work out for us. And yeah, we be all right.
Nah,
But yeah,
but yeah, uh, still LeBron though.
we still
LeBron's still
around.
that guy. He's still that guy.
Damn,
LeBron and
think about
Curry.
you.
Because if Curry was man, that's what I'm saying. Like Lakers gonna get it together. Curry gonna come back healthy. Tatum gonna come back. Giannis going. Don't let Giannis go somewhere. So we gonna see. You know,
Yeah.
we
Damn.
gonna see.
Just saying, yeah, he got drafted by the Clippers, y'all. 11th overall.
So we gonna see. They got it right now, though.
Oh, he got select. That's crazy, bro. The tail of Shea, bro. Got drafted by the Hornets and got traded to the Clippers on draft day for Miles Bridges. got traded to for Miles Bridges. Who's a good player.
Without
and then the Clippers traded Shea. Hey, yo. Clippers traded Shea Gallinari and five first round draft picks for the right to swap two other first round draft picks and Paul George. Hey Slim.
you taking that,
Yeah. You got I mean, hindsight, right? What OKC was looking at back then was okay, we get a young player in Shea who a first round pick who probably could be a decent player.
yeah,
Gallinari, who's a vet, who, you know what I'm saying, could come in, a little stability, maybe even be able to trade him. And we got five first round picks and the right to swap two other first round picks for Paul George. That's what built the team, bro.
yeah.
That's what built this team. If they kept Paul George there, they'd have been a decent team, but never what they are, right? Shea turned out to be who he is. And you got five first round picks and two other pick swaps for that. Bama's came. Oh, Slim. I love to see where this go down in the history books as far as worst trades when everything's said and done, right?
Right, yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. You got a dude who looked like probably was a throw in to the trade. Now about to be the face of the league, right? On a trajectory to being like one of the faces of the league.
Like I
And
said,
them picks. That's crazy, bro.
and work still needs to be done.
Nah, facts.
It's the
Facts.
Warriors coming back with heavy artillery.
Who?
I'm saying.
Who?
So
Who?
Los Angeles Lakers is one of the teams.
Who?
LeBron and Luca.
LeBron, Luca, and Giannis. Look at he's swabbing now, bro.
Well, listen, they don't want that to happen. They don't want that to happen.
Hey, one thing I can say about this finals this year, we could say that the league ain't scripted. Because this is the most unscripted finals you could probably see. I think, granted, just like last year when Ant, they wanted to showcase Ant. They might want to showcase Shea. They wasn't trying to get the Pacers in this joint. They damn sure didn't want the Pacers in the joint. And the Knicks.
Knicks blew it.
Knicks blew
You
it,
blew
bro.
it, fool.
They blew it, bro. So yeah, I can't say that the joint ain't scripted now. Wanted to show you this joint though. It's a joint I saw scrolling on Reddit. Saw this joint, man. Knicks fans kirking out about. But I want you to see it and see if they, you think they're making some valid points, or then we could talk about what the Knicks gotta do when they to get over this and come back next year. So check this out.
We still Knicks in 8. There got to be another game.
I feel with my hands first, like any other New Yorker. So I'm ready to get to something right now.
This is no surprise. No surprise.
Oklahoma in 4. Fuck the Pacers.
Man, that's some bullshit, bro. Fuck the Pacers. Knicks in 8.
ESPN is stressing right now. They did not want the Pacers to win.
Pop the fucking tequilas, bro. It shit fucking hurts.
Viewership is about to go down for the NBA Finals.
5 picks from Mikal Bridges. How much money for Carl Anthony Towns for this bullshit against the Indiana Pacers?
I'm just going to try to keep it together because emotionally I'm just falling apart here. But Jalen Brunson, you new doctor.
No matter what, Tyrese Halliburton's a bitch. Fuck Tyrese Halliburton. It's always fuck Trae Young.
I'm very sad. I grew up as a Knicks fan. I still am a Knicks fan. I live in South Jersey. But fuck the Pacers.
The Pacers are better. They can come out here and rip jerseys on Pacers fans all they want. They got major issues with front this. How can you say about this?
For the third time, Tyrese Halliburton. I hate your dad.
Tyrese Halliburton's going to pay for this devil magic.
If you give this Tyrese, I hate you.
OKC 4, baby, come on! Towns can't do anything, bro. This is a defensive liability. Two of their 5 starters don't play defense.
Mike Malone is sitting there waiting for us. We defeated the defending champions, so that should definitely count for something.
They always do that every year, man. How long the fans, man?
Payne getting hurt was a less than 1% probability, and the Knicks had a 99% chance to win game 1, and we lost. And that will live in our hearts forever.
We might have lost, but yo, we from New York. We all winners.
Fuck Tyrese Halliburton and fuck Trae Young.
And we need to get some
Why Trae Young catches so much straight?
It's fucking atrocious.
OKC going to take them down anyway, so they're not really doing that.
We built everything to beat Boston, and then now we're getting killed by Indiana.
Tibbs got to go. Mikal Bridges, 5 first-round picks. We could have used it for Giannis. Cal looks like there's 50-pound bricks in his fucking shoes all the time. Always going under the screen. He's not built for New York.
Thomas Bryant, 3 threes, 25% from 3. What are we doing? And we can't change it. We got no cap space.
Hell of a ride, fellas. Hell of a season, man. We back next year. You already know.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, I'll be keeping an eye for you next year.
Niggas can stop our jerseys all they want. Towns and Brunson cannot play together.
Because next year, we make it all the way to the finals, man. So good shit, Knicks. I like that. You know that, man. We outside.
New York Knicks are proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. Pick up your head.
We still Knicks in 8. There got to be another game.
I feel with my hands first, like any other New Yorker. So I'm ready to get.
Oh shit, Slow. Hey, they kirking out, bro. That's how they hate. I love it, bro. But nah, I think the main point that I saw was, like I was saying last week, defense with Brunson, bro. He's sort of like a liability, bro. Like that's and that was the thing with Dallas, right? It's like, bro, you're smaller, little guard, you know what I'm saying? And excuse me. Defensively, it's like, You know,
I don't think Brunson was
as
a
much as you
liability
do offensively.
defensively though.
Jesus, what's that?
I said I don't think Brunson was a liability. I think if anything he dribbled the ball too much, but I want to say he was a liability
Nah,
defensively
I
because he
think.
wasn't checking shit.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, not
I
Shea. I mean, he wasn't checking
Halliburton. Yeah,
Allenberg a lot.
yeah. Well, I still think like in a vacuum, bro. Just the size wise, I don't think he's as much of an asset defensively. You know, I think and then Carl Anthony Towns is Carl Anthony Towns. I think out of all that, that's the main thing that I took from him. Uh, but what you think? What you think they got to do going in the next year to be able to right the ship?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, and I've been saying this, and I still feel this way. Knicks is a good team. Bronson is a hell of a point guard. I don't think they're gonna get over the hump of Bronson as the one. Like I think they need a little bit more offensively, and I think that's what Cat's supposed to do. I think that's why they bought. I mean, Mikael and OG is meant for defense, but and they score at a good
Yeah,
uh at a good rate,
yeah.
honestly. But
McHale ain't a bad third, fourth option. Yeah.
I just think it's too much Bronson, and that's the problem. Like it's Bronson all the time. If you can stop Bronson, you pretty much gonna beat the Knicks.
Facts.
I
Facts.
mean, it's
I
like
don't
that
think,
with any team and they star player, but
but and more with them because I don't think Cat got no killer instinct at all.
yeah,
Sometimes like if Tatum ain't having a game,
Brian
Jalen to
and them
go off.
other players, yeah.
Porzingis to go off or something. Somebody gonna step up. Somebody step up. With the Knicks, they don't got nobody else that's gonna step up. So I think that's what they need a bona fide real Robin. If you could slot everybody else down a level, they could be they could be a little spooky. But whoever they
You
get in
heard them
that
say
super collar,
Giannis, like
yeah, Giannis would be. But you get Giannis, where he gonna play? It's
what you
Cat the
mean?
four.
Cat who played the five.
Cat ain't playing the five. He's a pure liability at the five.
He don't have a he ain't a liability at the five because Giannis can play the five.
Well, yeah, you put Giannis at the five, then okay, because Cat gonna stand outside and shoot his
It
threes.
really don't even matter because they gonna mismatch it however they want to mismatch it. Because I mean, you could throw Giannis at the 4, 5, and just put him on the court.
Their best games been when Cat been at the full, Mitchell Robinson been, you know what I'm saying, actually giving some rim protection. That's when they been at their best. So that's what they need, especially behind Cat and Brunson. Like they need that rim protection, bro.
Uh,
So but shoot, yeah, you put him in Giannis. Because Giannis ain't playing too far out away from the basket at all anyway.
yeah,
So
and
that
that's
might
why Bronson. I mean, like I said, Bronson hell of a player, but bring Giannis over there, let him do him in spurts.
that's
Giannis,
big of you, Reg. That's big of you, bro. Give up your hopes, Giannis, for the greater good, bro.
we got got
It's big of
LeBron
you.
James and Luka Doncic. All right.
It's big of you, bruh. Proud of you, man.
Oh, we a couple pieces from seeing us on Thursday.
Y'all, what y'all gotta do? What the league gotta do to get y'all? Y'all gotta get Cooper Flag and
We gonna see. We gonna see.
y'all gotta get Cooper Flag and Dylan Harper. So we gonna
And
work on
B
that.
gonna and B gonna pop up in the Lakers jersey. He gonna be super healthy.
Hey, right? All of a sudden, he got bionic legs and shit.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
this motherfucker, this nigga got titanium legs, bro. Like these shits don't break. But nah, this nigga crazy. But nah, yeah, bro. That's about it, man. We got anything else you want to go?
Man, just a what if, right? What if the Pacers pull this out? Where does that put Halliburton and Sock'em? Where that put Rick Carlisle?
That push him in the clouds. In the clouds. I mean, he already like super vet coach, right? He one
Yeah.
of them ones. Like he one of them, old school, all the experience in the world. Like this will put him up there in the conversation with the Hubie Browns, and you know what I'm saying. People start to put some more respect on his name. Uh, Halliburton to get his name out there. Think he's like I say, I never been big on him. You know what I'm saying? But I think the league will have to take notice. I think I look at Halliburton as the same as I look at like Cade Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? And
So let me ask you this:
they
Do you
have to
think
put no
if
respect.
they can beat the Thunder, right? Is it more impactful for Halliburton or more impactful for Pascal Siakam?
Uh,
I mean, this would be Siakam's second ring.
unfortunately,
This would
yeah,
be Siakam's second ring.
facts.
He got the first one with Kawhi, came over to Indiana,
Yeah,
and I mean,
yeah,
and,
but
and they was there last year. They was in the Eastern Conference last year.
mhm. But
So
like you said, got the first one with Kawhi. This one would be with Halliburton. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be that
see,
way, right?
but
No,
that with
listen. Hold up,
Halliburton.
hold up.
Go ahead, go
Listen,
ahead, go ahead.
it's going to be that way, even though he Siakam was the MVP of the conference finals, right? Even though, like after the game, well, who's going to be the MVP? It has to be Halliburton. I'm like, what if they don't get it to Siakam? Right? They bugging. He won the game. Like if he wouldn't have had the game he had, they lost that game. And so they did right, gave it to him. But in the league eyes, it's still Halliburton's team. You know what I mean? So they gonna give Halliburton all the credit, unfortunately, even if he outperforms him.
I don't think so.
That's how they
I
do it.
think I mean nah. I mean I don't. I think nah because nah like
And it's crazy because Siakam got a nice story to sell too.
I feel like it's Halliburton playing with Siakam. I mean I just feel like it's a great team. Like I don't even feel like that. I don't even feel
Yeah,
like it's one of them playing with the other. I just feel like they
yeah.
just
They
getting it
complimenting each
done.
other.
Yeah, they compliment each other.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying.
It's fire joint. And I think that's what I don't know why I don't appreciate like just like how we was talking. Remember we was talking about OKC and you was like, man, they play the mid range and they play, and I'm like, and I'm like, yeah, it's right because they play the game like I like mid range, open shots, ball movement. You know what I'm saying? Team ball. They play perfect basketball, and I'm like, this is the game I actually like. Like this is how I want basketball to be. And the Pacers sort of the same way. They can't get happy with the three a little bit too much. Um, I want Miles Turner to stay big and fucking stop shooting so many
He
goddamn
can't. He
threes.
can't. He
He
can't.
can't. I know, but
He can't.
um,
He's a
but I
small
like
forward.
facts.
He's the tallest small forward in the NBA.
Yeah, him and Cat like
Nah,
they battling out who gonna be the smallest forward.
Cat is the softest power forward slash center in the NBA.
Miles.
I'm not gonna even call Miles Turner soft. He's just unfortunately just tall.
Yeah, he tall but don't want to. Yeah, but I will say he use it for blocks. But other
Yeah,
than that,
like he try. He try.
yeah,
It be some plays where I look at the Knicks and it's like Bronson to give it to Cat and everybody be standing around. I'd be like, yeah, Cat, because they want you to put your shoulder in his chest and
yeah.
go, you know what I'm saying? But
You do,
he
and
pass it out and do some other
you do
dumb stuff, and I just be like, you know what? Yeah, like, come on now. So,
that.
but Miles Turner give you Miles Turner work you a little bit. He's just not gonna grab no fucking rebounds.
Yeah, that's the thing. He won't. Yeah, he won't. He won't play down low. He'll go down there for a block every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Offensively, he just I'm out here. Catch me out here. So, but other than that, they play. I like the physicality that Indiana brings. I like that physicality. I like that aggressive, rough basketball. Like, no, this is this Eastern Conference ball right here.
Yeah.
That's why I said them and the Knicks was the perfect like throwback matchup, bro. Like both of them teams play other than Cat, but the rest of the Knicks play that brand. That you know what I'm saying. So, but so for me, this like low key could this the best matchup it could be for real, matchup wise, viewership wise. Yeah, of course they wanted that New York market as far as for viewership or whatever, but matchup wise, this is the best finals you could have, bro.
We shall see. And so OKC go out there and just show us why.
I think they going to. I think they going to. But that's it, bro. I'm gonna pop back on Wednesday. Go over these finals a little bit more.
Okay. Talk about how Evan Mobley better than Paulo Banchero.
No way. No way, bro. But yeah, we gonna talk about that. Definitely gonna talk about that. We gotta have these conversations, bro. We gotta have these conversations, bro. Definitely.
Catch us Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely gonna hop back on Wednesday. But that's all our time to the next time. This is the Totally Bout Sports podcast. And we are out.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Peace.
Peace.